It's been a couple of days since Arcane ended, and I was supposed to make a video, on the day it ended, but, I didn't. You wanna know why? You see, I have this Twitter that I do. I have been focusing on my Twitter for a week now. It's been really fun, been really enjoying doing Twitter, and so I've kind of just left my YouTube to be, which isn't a smart move, because, my Twitter fan base is not gonna last. But we're not here to talk about my Twitter, we're here to talk about Arcane Act 3. Tell you the things I liked about Act 3 and the things I kind of thought were, a little not my favorite things. I again think that the animation is top notch. It didn't drop in quality throughout any of the show. It stayed the same, and I think that is amazing. I also think they nailed the music in this. The overall music in Arcane is phenomenal, even if you if you only listen to the actual songs, those are amazing. If you listen to the music in general, just the background music, that's also amazing. Like, they just cooked with every single little detail about this. The characters are still good, they're not bad. I mean, they were still enjoyable to look at and see in Fortnite. I mean, not in Fortnite. My bad. Oh my god, that is... wow. I also really enjoyed, the alternative universe. At first, this is kind of goofy, they're just good like that, but it ended up actually being a decent part. I would like to see more of that universe and more of what they offered, but I'm fine with us not getting that. I'm not saying they should have used more time on it, because that wasn't really needed in the story, but I still really enjoyed it, and that's a whole other thing we're gonna talk about. I thought that the action is still great in this. It's still yeah, I'm liking this. Good stuff. Victor and Jace throughout these 3 episodes. I enjoyed the Jace scene because it actually makes sense why he just went and blasted Victor. It makes total sense. I think it makes sense, and I really enjoyed that. I think that was a great scene. I also thoroughly enjoyed Mel's story. I think giving her those I don't know if she's an actual character or not in League of Legends. I don't think she is. It's very cool. I like what they did to her. I mean, she's not just this hot black woman. She's actually a cool woman. Not saying she wasn't cool before, but I think they did her justice. I enjoyed. She was great, honestly. Also, I enjoyed it. Okay, I enjoyed it. Now, moving on to the negatives. There's actually quite a bit, and I should have said more negative stuff about the other episodes because they do also have a lot of negative stuff in them. And in Act 3, I could feel this a lot more. There's a lot to it that I'm like, really, why was this a thing? Or this didn't need to be in there. And I think that even though I really enjoyed the alternative universe, we don't really need an alternative universe in Arcane. I don't think that's needed in the slightest. Now, does it make sense? I mean, Echo discovered time travel and stuff, but do we really need a whole scene of that? Or not a whole thing, but a whole episode almost? Not really, but I really enjoyed it though. I'm not gonna say I didn't sit there and enjoy everything that we got. I really did. Another thing I didn't really like, per se, is how quickly the story finished, in a way, because is it just me, or did the ending and stuff feel a little rushed? It just felt rushed to me. I'm not quite sure how to explain it, but a lot of things happened too fast. And this is a thing throughout the entire show, I think. I think they rushed it. I think there was definitely more to it, but they decided to just not throw it in there for some reason, which is annoying, because it just makes... There's a lot of plot holes going around here, and that's also another factor. There's a lot of plot holes that I do agree with. There's Savika not being important at all in the slightest, and being teased that she's important. Well, she clearly wasn't. I mean, she didn't do anything. This shouldn't be there. I'm not going to go over these right now. I'm going to make a separate video on that. I also think that killing off Mbeza that quickly, I know she's not that quickly, but she could have been alive so we could get a spin-off. A spin-off with her would be awesome. I would love a spin-off show to that or something. Because she is cool, and they completely wasted her in Act 3. I don't think her death was satisfying enough. It just kind of felt underwhelming, and it didn't really matter at the end of the day, which is... I also think that they focused way too much on magic in this season. I know they were hinting at it in Season 1 or showing it off, but the way it just became so big and so quickly it's kind of it's too much in a way, because you start from such a simple concept in Season 1 to... Arcane should have had 3 seasons, because they just did so many things in season 2 that I feel like could have been saved up for another season. They didn't even solve Undercity and Piltover controversy, or the war with them. They just kind of looked over that. And I think another season slowly introducing the bigger magic while also having Piltover and the Undercity do their war would be better than to just not do that at all and focus on the magic part completely for season 2. It's my real issue. It should have been 3 seasons, honestly, because it feels rushed. I'm not saying I didn't enjoy it. There's so many things that are good about it. There's a lot of things that I enjoyed. I sat through it and enjoyed every single minute of it. But once you start thinking about it and start reviewing it on your own, you're gonna see the plot holes and just how a lot of things don't really work. And in my other reviews, that was right after I saw the episodes, so I just want to sit there and glaze it, but there's problems with those episodes. There's always problems. No show is that perfect, and I will make a full review of what I think is wrong with the show, in more depth. I don't think the show is bad. I think Act 3 is done very well. If you agree or don't agree, then that's fine. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe. If you didn't,